right, before we start this episode, we're gonna take it back to last week's episode 21.
Take it back.
We don't let down the culture.
That's a fact, especially our culture for real.
Our culture for real. We forgot to talk about one of the most important number 21s in the game, in all games.
All games. That's a fact.
Puerto Rican Hall of Famer, the first ever Latin American / Caribbean player to get inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Facts.
Right fielder from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Roberto Clemente.
That's a fact.
Got some fun facts since
Definitely the legend, man. The legend, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Rest in peace, for real. Helping the culture, helping his culture and with supplies and all that, and you know what I mean, and tragically, you know, passed away in a crash, you know what I mean? So, plane crash. So
since we skipped him by accident, and he right here. Yo, he was watching the whole episode.
Right.
Probably mad at us, like, like y'all just gonna forget that I'm right here.
That's a fact.
Shout out to O again.
Right.
For the drawing. He got a drawing of Roberto Clemente right there. That's how the Pham do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So some fun facts since we missed them last week. I took the time to write down some facts. It's 18 seasons.
That's a lot too, bro.
18 seasons and 15-time All-Star.
Legend, boy.
1 MVP regular season, National League, obviously.
Yeah.
1 World Series MVP.
Yep.
3,000 hits.
3,000 club, baby.
12 Gold Gloves.
12.
13 out of his 18 seasons, he was in the top 10 in batting average. With a career batting average of 317. Now, if you don't know too much about baseball,
right?
Baseball is the one sport where you can be in the Hall of Fame failing more times than you succeed.
Facts.
So
that's a fact. That's a fact. It's a whole fact.
So hitting 1/3 of the balls that were pitched to you.
It's an MVP status shit. 300 is 300. 300 is yeah. Like 90% of the players don't even get the 300 in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
Right. So all of that to say, probably one of the best retired number in the league. Nobody wears 21.
Pretty much not in baseball. No.
Yeah, nobody in baseball.
Nah.
Due to the fact that with all that, he was also a great human being.
Absolutely.
December 31st, 1972. At that time, Nicaragua. I probably mispronounced that crazy, but
nah, you said it right.
Nicaragua, they were going through an earthquake situation, and he was actually he had been doing it to other parts of the Caribbean and Spanish countries and all that.
Yeah, right.
But he was flying to deliver aid to the victims of that earthquake in Nicaragua,
right? And
the plane actually crashed on the way. So for like that to happen, that had to break everybody's heart. Facts. So much so that less than 6 months later, mind you, the Hall of Fame, you gotta be out the league for 5 years. Less than 6 months later, he was inducted into a special Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Right, that's a fact. Yeah, like I said, he played all them seasons, man. MVP caliber. He was doing his part out of baseball. You know what I'm saying? Helping out. You know what I mean? Especially like it could relate to the times we have it now. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing his own thing. You know what I mean? As far as helping out, and it wasn't his first time doing type of things and stuff like that. So definitely
a great human being.
Absolutely.
He made the culture proud. He made definitely everybody in the Caribbean proud. Absolutely. He made Major League Baseball proud.
That's a fact.
For being the first Latin American / Caribbean, for all the Spanish players in the league right now, or overseas players in the league right now that's taking over MLB baseball. Not just Spanish people, everybody overseas.
Yeah.
For him to be the first one inducted, man, he said a lot for the culture, man.
That's a fact.
Boricua.
Exactly. That's our, Jackie Robinson, breaking barriers.
For real.
And like I said, he did numbers, you know what I'm saying, at the same time too. So, definitely legend, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we could talk about him for a long time,
For real, but definitely for right now, we're just gonna show him some love and applause.
Absolutely.
To the great Roberto Clemente.
Double salute, baby. R.I.P.
Now one more applause I gotta get off before we start this show.
Go ahead.
was that
What you got?
Yesterday, today's Tuesday, you're going to see this on Thursday, but yesterday was 420. And that's it. It's becoming a national holiday.
It's getting there.
But it's a shout out to the Stoners. It's a holiday for us.
Yeah, it was getting there. You know what I'm saying? I was this close to doing something on the page for y'all smokers out there, but you know what I mean. But I didn't pull the trigger. But
so shout out to all the Stoners. You know, we did our thing yesterday, and I came up with a corny joke when I was being stoned. And it's 420, right? 4 plus 20 is 24, right? Shout out to Kobe. 24 minus 2 of us. We're on episode 22. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on the wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Drake.
This is John.
And this is
the fan perspective.
And we don't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 on all the opinions that we do give.
100 plus 22.
Did you heard? So we had a fun little weekend. Weekend.
Yeah.
Which one you want to start with? I'm gonna let you get it going while I pull up.
Yeah, pull up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we on definitely episode 22. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these episodes, you know what I mean? Some of these numbers go with great people, you know, great legends in the sports. You know, we do talk about, you know, a wide range of sports and entertainment. So to go on hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? This is episode 22. So we're going to talk about the legend, the NFL leading rusher of all time, number 22, Emmitt Smith.
Boo. I know he a legend, but I got to boo him because he's a Cowboy.
Definitely the legend, man. Dallas Cowboy, you know what I'm saying? Played, I think, 15 years, you know what I mean?
He played a long time. He was old by the time he left.
Played 15 years. Played 13 of those with the Dallas Cowboys, you know what I mean? Won 3 Super Bowls.
Super Bowls.
You know, and his career, you know what I mean, with Arizona.
That's when he took the record. That's when he took the record.
And, you know what I mean? Nah, he took the record before that.
Oh, yeah?
To the record in Dallas.
Yeah. I remember
He just extended it, you know what I'm saying, with that.
It just played back in my head.
He got the NFL leading all-time rushing touchdowns was 164. And he got the attempts, you know what I'm saying? So that go hand in hand, you know what I mean? He got 4,409 attempts. That's a lot of attempts, man. And, you know what I'm saying? You got to give it out to the legend, man, because he definitely, you know, it wasn't pretty as Barry's breaking stuff, but he stayed on his feet, man, and he did what he had to do.
We brought him up in the Barry down too. We brought him up briefly in the Barry episode. Briefly because I watched the Football Life of Barry to you know catch up on him. You know, I wasn't really aware of what was going on during the time. And at pretty much the same thing with Emmitt. I started really paying attention to football and all that probably when he was around the Arizona age, like Arizona times.
So you caught the ass end of it, but like you said, you still knew who he was. Though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know who Emmitt was.
That's like right now, like say like Jason might say Adrian Peterson.
Yeah,
like the legend, but he's playing his last couple of years in Washington. He's still working out.
Right. He don't remember Adrian Peterson 296.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just to make that comparison. Both great running backs. You know what I'm saying. Both. You know, AP is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's trying to be on that way too. On that, he said he gonna ride to the wheels fall off.
And I believe it. He ain't suffered no major injury since that one major injury.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Knock on wood. And
after that one major injury, he almost took the rushing single season record. So
that's what I'm saying. He still rushed for 1,000 yards for y'all.
Yeah, in record time too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was,
but back to Emmitt though. Back to Emmitt. I like I was saying, I watched the Barry of Football Life. And in that he was being a little salty because people say that Barry's the greatest because he ended early. It's always he would have had this. He would have And, Emmitt rightfully so. As much as I hate to admit it because I'm the exact opposite of a Cowboys fan, but he stayed in the game. He had the longevity. He stayed healthy. I even know he played hurt through some games. Then he dislocated his shoulder or something.
Against the Giants, where it was a crucial game, I think, to make the playoffs to get home field advantage. And he said he hurt his shoulder, dislocated, and came back in the game, and helped him win the game. You know what I mean? He clinched that home field. So like I say, he was a bruiser. You know what I'm saying?
He earned that rushing record though.
No,
definitely.
Like I said, listen. That's why I always say. Barry's the best because you can go back to Dallas, and Dallas had the teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, he still had to do his part. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to give him all the credit in the world. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. Emmitt might. I mean, Troy Aikman might have had a bad day. You know what I mean? Yeah, so he had to play.
He just got the one argument that you can't really ever argue, and it's ain't nobody else did it.
Right, absolutely. But like I said, though, he got the touchdown. Like I said, he got the touchdowns. He got the all-time rushing and the attempts. So at the same time, the attempts count too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that means they was feeding him that rock. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely you know what I mean, give the props. Like I said, take my hat off to Emmitt if I had a hat on. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely did his thing. And I think like what I looked up, I think at 13 or maybe 12 out of 15 years, he had over 1,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? And crazy how shit begins and ends, man. Because his rookie year he had 937 yards rushing, right? And he ended his last year with Arizona with 937 yards rushing.
Meant to be,
man. And at that time, like I said, back in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, if you had over 1,000 yards, like you was the man. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the standard. You get over 1,000, your name Pro Bowl, you might get MVP. If you got over 1,000, that was a lot of incentives.
See, now
everything. Now 1,000.
Now it's pretty more normal just because of the amount of more plays that we run this year.
Everything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In general, but that's what I'm saying.
When there was a running game, it was games was typically shorter, but because the clock running out. So and it wasn't really no passing like crazy. I mean, they had obviously Michael Irvin and all. They had weapons too.
No, they did their thing. Like I said, Dallas earned them 3 Super Bowls. Like I said, they had the fullback with Moose Johnson. You know what I'm saying? They had
the strongest offensive line ever.
Tight end, first pick, Troy Aikman. He came that year. Barry Sanders, the same draft.
Yep.
Like I said, it was built, but they probably don't. They more likely don't win the 3 without the great Emmitt Smith. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said you gotta give him his flowers. Why
you gotta play your part. You gotta play your part.
You gotta play your position in every row. You know what I'm saying? Just like our podcast. You know what I mean? Between me, you, and Jason. You know what I mean? With the camera. You know, everybody play their position. You dig? So
everybody.
That's a fact. You know
that's the only way you're going. That's the Patriot way.
Patriot way.
You want to get into it?
Go ahead. You already segue into it. You
want to talk about the 10 Patriots?
We need the horn. Where the horn at?
The 10 Patriots. I don't got no air horn on there.
We need the air horn. We're gonna buy. I'm buying one. I'm about to buy one. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't gotta buy one now. You sound good. Sound good, ladies and gentlemen. That's the air horn right here.
We're talking about the 10 Patriots.
Yeah.
Y'all put it on Facebook. Yo, just wait. Pretty soon we're gonna hear the announcement, man. Robert Kraft done bought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Nah, they all billionaires, man. He ain't about to buy it, man. But
he want to be Brady, you know.
But just what I say though, finesse too. Before we get to the pickup today, but you could throw all that bullshit out the window where they say Brady just wanted their phone numbers. Remember?
Yeah.
It was like, oh no, Brady didn't ask for this or ask for that. I just wanted the players. Son. Yeah, all right.
I know exactly what you about to do.
Right. We know what you want.
We got. I should have looked up the stats. We got possibly, arguably,
one
of the greatest weapons in NFL history.
Absolutely, yeah.
Coming off of a year break
and WWE championship.
I was gonna say it.
I think he still is the damn champ, right? I think he got that belt where they can fight you in any place, right?
Something like that.
Some belt. I forgot what that shit called, but that's that belt. You could be in Applebee's and shit. Nigga could come pin you and win the belt. I swear to God, that's what that belt. I forgot what the belt called. I used to be a big wrestling fan back in the days. You know what I mean? But I forgot what that shit called. But yeah, he definitely got that belt as we speak. He can make the change in a minute, but. Definitely.
I think now with that belt, he's probably the best weapon Tom Brady ever had. This team is becoming the best arsenal Tom Brady ever had.
Nigga, I said
he got a whole military base over there.
Listen, they showed the thing.
They ready for war.
Listen, they showed the thing on the thing, and they were just talking about the weapons and shit. I was like, you know what? I put the greatest show on grass. Instead of the greatest show on turf, with the Rams, I put the greatest show on grass because goddamn, all they missing is a running back. You don't know what?
I was gonna say I don't know if that flow right.
Hey, that's what I thought of, and that's what I goddamn wrote.
Hey,
but greatest show on grass.
Nah, it could be. It could be.
Shit, it is. That's
they
better.
the meme machine though. They got the meme machine jerseys.
What? They need to. I don't know who the fuck they running back.
Meme machine. Peyton, not Peyton Barber. Just I think he just came to the Redskins actually.
Yeah, they got somebody else. But yeah, yo, that's a big. Like I said, Ron Gronkowski. We don't know who we talking about.
Word, yeah. The weapon we talking about.
he's still on 420.
Is RoboCop. You think he's still gonna be wearing all that armor?
Hell yeah, that shit fucked up for life, my nigga.
Word.
On the field, at least, that shit still fucked up for life.
So Tom Brady got.
Yep.
Besides the running back, I think somebody posted a picture with the running back. He got O.J. Howard at tight end.
Yep.
And Rob Gronkowski at tight end.
And Barf. You forgot Barf. Barf, I think, ended up with almost more yards than Howard last year.
The word? I didn't know that.
That's a fact. He gonna trade. I think they're gonna trade. They gotta trade him now.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
Who been a beast. Fantasy pick.
Years. Listen.
First 3-round fantasy pick for the last however many years.
That's a fact. Yeah. He been doing this thing on a sorry team, so
yeah.
Consistently.
And the newcomer up, he gave his number up for the guard.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Godwin. Who came out of kind of nowhere last year.
Yeah.
And blew up with Mike Evans over there.
He was always the player that he had the name, but he didn't break out yet. Like, it was like, oh, he's nice, but he ain't reached his potential that he should have reached. And shit, with Jameis Winston and all that, and got his opportunity, he's shining now.
Everybody re-signed on defense.
Everybody.
The Ndamukong Suh over there, right?
Yeah, he signed back.
Yep. Pierre Paul just got the deal. McCoy still over there?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he got. He's the one that got franchise.
That's nasty.
I think he got franchise. I think McCoy got franchise.
Nasty.
They got the same team, same exact team. But add Tom Brady, Gronk.
Yeah.
On offense, and that offense was shit. James shot for 5,000. Right?
Yeah. That's where I was gonna go though. That's where I was gonna go. I had little thoughts about it. Jameis, like you said, he had 5,000 yards. He led the league in passing yards. This is the thing. This team right now is shaping up, and it's kind of looking like when LeBron first joined the Miami Heat.
The Heatles.
You know what I'm saying? Got all the weapons in that first year, but they ain't get it done.
Right.
You know, they got there, but they ain't get it done. It's got all the right makings. Now my thing about the Jameis part is Jameis led the league in passing, threw for over 5,000 yards with his 30 picks.
Yep.
Jameis got them 5,000 yards because he threw them 30 picks. Cause he Brett Favre in it.
No, he
throwing the ball. Yeah,
he had to. Okay.
Do you think Tom Brady is taking the same risks? Cause you got to think Jameis is probably throwing a lot. If we go back and watch the tape, Jameis is probably throwing a lot of passes getting hit in the chest.
No, absolutely. But break it down like this. Do you take 5,000 and what they in like 7 to 9 or something?
They can't. I think they started. They was playing something everybody good. Yeah.
Do you take 5,000 or you take 4,000 and make the playoffs? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, my whole point though is, do you think Brady can do that though?
Yeah. And right. I think if they don't develop the running game early,
he need the running game.
That's what I'm saying. I think if they don't develop the running game early, it's going to be like Randy Moss in them years. Like Brady lead the league in touchdowns.
He need a one receiver.
Yeah, Brady lead the league in touchdowns, and the receiver will probably lead the league in touchdowns. But this team is way talented on paper, at least, than that team. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he can. What I mean by that, he can spread the ball around.
Yeah.
So if a nigga have 15 and he can have 10 and he can have 9 and Gronk can have 8, you know what I'm saying?
So what year was that though?
That was probably like 2010.
So that was like about 10 years ago.
Close to 10 years ago, yeah.
No, I don't doubt Brady having the IQ to hit the open receiver. What I kind of doubt is he gonna play the way he needs to play in that offense to be successful. Like, do he still got it in him to play the way he needs to play?
The offense is playing to him. He's not gonna play nobody else's offense. So you got to give the GOAT.
So he got to teach them though.
Right. No, that's what he's doing.
So
yeah,
it's a lot of weight on these weapons' shoulders.
No, but absolutely. But like you said, with Jameis, a lot of them shits was go.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm going to throw it. Like, I trust you. I trust you.
And Mike Evans got one of the best hands in the league. You know what I'm saying? And Godwin,
easily.
He showed that he got the hands too. Howard got hands. Gronk got hands. So what's going to happen is them outs and all them 20-yard, 30-yard outs.
It's like who you going to cover?
It's going to get cut in half though. What I mean by that, because a lot of them, like I said, Jamie shot a lot of those. So it's going to be a lot of them. They run in New England. 5, 10-yard cuts. Boom, boom, boom. Slants. So a 15-yard slant could turn into a 60-yard touchdown quick, because them boys fast too. You know what I'm saying? Or you get your 9, you get your 7, you get your 8, you get your 15. Shit, that's be goal line in snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna do their thing, man. I'm excited to see them play. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy he's out the damn division. He's been smacking the Jets for 20 years, just about. You know what I'm saying? Because we did get him that 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Do you like that? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. Like I said, I'm excited just in general. Like I said, especially now that we got nothing going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, even with not everything going on, the NFL is always going to give us something going on.
NFL, like
NFL is the king of marketing.
Right. But just in general, like I said, NFL that's what I love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my first. When it comes to sports, if you ask me what's your favorite sport to watch, NFL all day. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll take basketball and then baseball, and then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that.
So Thursday the NFL has the draft.
The draft.
Now before we get to the draft, I just want to give a Rochester shout out to Jerron Jones from hometown Aquinas. He just signed to the Steelers via the XFL.
That's what's up.
As an offensive lineman, I believe.
Offensive lineman, okay.
Yep. So shout out to the Rock.
Shout out to Jones. You know what I mean? He got you a shot.
We getting out there.
Yeah, and like I told you,
he went to Notre Dame.
Yeah, I know he went to Notre Dame. Yeah. Now that you kept on saying that, yeah, he went to Notre Dame. I remember he went to Notre Dame. But just like I was saying last week too, you know what I mean? The XFL help some people out. I mean, got some people some jobs. And I showcase some of their talents.
I think I knew it last week, but I just forgot about it.
Hey, it's all good as long as we get the shout outs, you know what I'm saying? We got at the end of the day, especially the hometown. So we try to do all the time, baby. Definitely shout out the hometown. You know what I'm saying? So he signed with the Aquinas up there, you know what I mean? So
he signed with the Steelers from Aquinas. If he signed to Aquinas.
Definitely give you applause, man. Following your dreams, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
So NFL draft.
Draft Thursday, baby. Thursday. 8 o'clock.
So
8 o'clock. Ocho.
It's coming on after this.
Ocho. Right. So y'all can watch us, you know what I mean, learn a little bit, and then be like, oh, okay, I know what they was talking about.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people don't know a lot of these college players and shit like that. So.
Right. I don't know too many neither, but I know I know the top 5.
Right. I know about 8, maybe. Not by name, but.
Right. One of them is your boy Tua. Now, a few interesting things came out with your boy Tua. One is he's kind of dropping a little bit. This year is weird because nobody can see each other. Everybody's just text messaging. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like people, they saying the teams is waiting for the last minute to start making trades and stuff, or maybe they say do it early or the day before. A
lot of people are trying to do it beforehand. That way they know where they drafting at. You know what I'm saying?
But who knows who's gonna renege and all that? Like
that's why they try. No, but that's why I think the one Detroit Lions, because they got third. He was talking about whatever he does, he want to lock down, make sure shit is signed, sealed, and delivered, because he don't want to do anything, like you said, renege it. Now, you can't redraft niggas. You know what I'm saying? So he want to lock it down. So virtual draft.
Yeah, it's a virtual draft.
War Room.
Yo, Jay, you said the WNBA did the FaceTime, right? Or you said it on Skype? WNBA just did their draft.
It is. I ain't know what they did virtual. Like I said, shout out to which
did you know anything how it went? Like, did they comment on it or anything?
I ain't see it.
I didn't see too much, but I guess they just did their draft, and judging that, I ain't heard nothing about it. It probably went smoothly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, plus I mean, it ain't big as NFL. You know what I'm saying? But I think they did something like Skype or something like that. They did something like that, though, because they did talk to the number 1 draft pick.
I'm just saying, I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah.
But your boy Tua dropped a little bit, just a little bit, slightly. One pick, really. Yeah, one pick. But it was mainly because of this. It was mainly because of this Wonderlic score that they came out?
Yeah, Wonder League is it's a weird thing. Like some people,
it's like an IQ test, kind of like kind of.
Yeah.
Is it? I'm guessing football IQ or something, or how they handle situations and stuff like that.
That's weird. Yeah, a lot of people that's Hall of Famers and pros, and you know what I mean, Pro Bowlers. Yeah, failed it
because it's the thing.
Or got lower score. I can say failed.
This is the thing. They was talking about his score was low.
Mm-hmm.
The dude that said who I seen his score was low, explained that usually I think it was Hasselback, one of the Hasselbacks, Matt or Tim. They was saying usually when somebody scores this low on that test, it's probably a chance that they can't really read like that. So I was like,
yeah, it could be that too. Like I said, you got to think a lot of these players.
But then, right, they gave a list. It was like 6 to 8 players that scored or just random scores. Johnny Manziel had like a 32. Blaine Gabbert was at the top. What I'm getting into is almost everybody on that list that scored high, you don't know where they at. Like Who are they?
But that's what I said leading into it. It's like, I mean, you can score high. Just like I was breaking it down. I don't know who I was talking to, but I was breaking it down like, I think somebody at work. I was breaking it down like these people that go to college, they might be book smart and know some in this, but I could be smarter than them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't do no college. You know what I'm saying? So,
not to cut you off, but like when I went to college, I felt that. When I went to a community college, I went a little far out. But my first semester, I instantly realized I shouldn't be in this classroom with some of these people. Like this is like 12th and a half grade. Like
that's a fact. That's what I'm saying.
It was to a point where my teacher wouldn't grade my paper. My teacher would say, "Nah, we got to peer edit first. Let them grade it, basically edit it. Then you hand in your final copy, then I'll grade it." And every time I hand it to a classmate, they'll come back with no corrections and stuff. I'm filling their page up. I'm like, I'm like, and these people were older than me. Like, you find everybody in college.
Like, right, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, college don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a piece of paper. I ain't gonna say it don't mean shit. But
nah. Definitely go if you feel you need to go.
Nah, absolutely. I encourage everybody to go to college. You know what I'm saying? At least try it out. See what you can do. You definitely can, get better opportunities. But I can get the same opportunities. It just take me a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely, like, I don't mean that. You know what I mean? Just like you said, all them people that scored high.
Who are they? Blaine Gabbert?
Like I said, they did score high. They did, like I was going back. They scored high and wanted to score, but they ain't score high or do well in the NFL, is what I'm saying. And that's what I was saying with the same college aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went to college, but 90% of the people didn't go to the goddamn.
Blaine Gabbert?
They ain't go to the, what you call it?
Oh, man.
You fucked me up. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Talking about college and the score.
95% of people that go to college don't end up in their careers that they in. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't mean nothing. But, yeah, I think he doesn't fall out, to be honest. And if he does, I don't think if Miami don't get him at 5, I think he falls more.
It's like close second round, maybe.
No. He's still going in the first round. He's going in the top 20. I think if Miami doesn't get him, I think he falls, man. I think he falls.
Yeah, when I was thinking about it, I was like, it's a lot of quarterbacks in this draft, but
no, it's not.
Well, that's all they've been talking about, so it feel like it maybe.
All you can name is 4.
Well, the 4 is in them top 10. Like
but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Though. No, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's 4 quarterbacks that's going in the first round, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed. You got Love. You got Tua. You got
the Oregon dude.
You got Cat.
Joe Burrow.
And Joe Burrow. I forgot his name because
I always forget the Oregon dude name.
Yeah, because he was highly talented. You know,
Justin Hubert.
I
think Justin Hubert. I think it is.
I don't know, but he was highly talked about for the last couple of years. So you know what I'm saying. He just Tua was different. Alabama, and then Joe Burrow had that outstanding year. So
probably the best college year ever.
Yeah. So if it wasn't for that, like he would have probably been top. He would have been 2. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the 2.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But yeah, like I said, if the Dolphins don't get him, I think Tua end up falling even lower, man. To be honest, like I said, NFL is tricky, man. You know what I mean? Just because you got drafted high, don't mean that it pans out in the NFL. Like I said, going back to the GOAT, what he got drafted 7th, 8th round or something like that. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was like, one of the last picks, 6th round.
Like he got picked.
6th round.
I mean, last, like, you know
one
what I
of
mean,
the
fire.
last 6 something.
You know what I'm saying? You see where he at, you know what I mean? So a lot of the number one quarterbacks don't end up like the best quarterbacks
Right.
at all. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's kind of another place I was going with that. Where like, it's like, yeah, you got your main teams that need a quarterback, but a lot of these teams is probably trying to rock with the quarterback they got right now, trying to catch a rhythm with them, like, at least.
Yeah, most teams.
They drafting for the backup right now.
Right.
Just watch and learn real quick.
Right, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. Shit, even Burrows. I think Burrows don't come in and don't start right away. I think Andy Dalton probably.
You think he gonna stay there?
I think Andy Dalton. If Andy Dalton stays there, Andy Dalton is the starter. I think. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do a Carson Palmer, John Kitna. Because Carson Palmer, then his first pick, he sat his whole year, and then Kitna came and did what he had to do, and that made Palmer better. So I think that happened with Burrows if they keep Andy Dalton, if he don't get traded to New England. And shit, Tyrod Taylor, they trying to say that he's the man, so they want the dude from Oregon, if they end up selecting him or Tua, to learn under him, unless they do it Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott, which is going back to getting drafted late. I think Russell Wilson was like a 5th round and Dak Prescott was like a 4th round.
I think Russell Wilson was a 3rd round.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. But what I was going to is like they wasn't in the 1st or 2nd round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they're top quarterbacks right now.
Right away,
they
too.
both, to compare the two, they both started their rookie season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, you know what I mean? But yeah, I see Tua sitting for a year. Like I said, if he don't get drafted by the Dolphins, he's going to slip. I think Love end up going before him just because he's healthy. And wherever he goes, he's going to sit a year. You know what I'm saying? So they won't mind him sitting a year. But at the same time, if he had the opportunity to start, he's healthy and could start. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely see, though.
Do you know who's in your team slot right now?
We got I think lineman from Iowa. I forgot the kid's name.
I see you going back and forth with some dude right on Instagram.
Yeah.
Chatting about it.
Yeah. Or one of the receivers. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind.
I know you want the receiver.
I say the receiver because we got linemen, but I understand what dude was talking about because you need a tackle. That's why I was trying to get your boy Trent Williams over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Somebody trying to get him right now.
Yeah, a couple people. That's what I said. You're gonna see some moves in the next 2 days for the draft. But you got to think like Gronk got traded for basically a 6th round pick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you'll see some teams like the Redskins, they'll probably end up getting like a 3rd or 4th if they want to do something.
If they want to do, we pretty much a lock right now with our pick.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, the first 2 are pretty much locks. After that, it's a wild card.
They're gonna lose a lot of fans if they don't pick him 2nd.
Nah, they pick him 2nd.
I'm about to say they're gonna lose a lot of fans if they don't though.
Unless they, like I said, the draft is crazy. I love the draft because it'd be surprises, man. So people be trading up. You don't think they traded up. You know what I'm saying? Giving up mad shit for it. So I'm saying I definitely look forward to the draft. I don't say I'll watch it for a long time. You know what I mean? Like we were saying before in the other podcasts, you watch that shit and then you just peek back and forth like who your team got, You watch like the first 5.
Right.
Or 6, that first half an hour, and then you know what I mean? But shit, you might watch more now. We don't got nothing else better to do.
Right.
Definitely.
But we're
can't wait. Definitely can't wait.
Draft Thursday. Tune in. Hopefully you get the team. You get the player you want. Last couple topics in this NFL, then we're gonna move on.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. He just got the Madden cover. Madden 2021.
Madden 2021.
Good thing is the curse is over. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, no.
He just won. Yeah, I know he had a little scare, but
no.
You know, it wasn't nothing crazy.
But hey, like I said, nothing crazy, and he won the chip, so I respect that. And shout out to Patrick Mahomes for, taking over Brady with the jersey sales.
Yep. That's big time. That's big time.
Yeah. Even though Brady might get it because with the trade, with the signing with Tampa, he might get it back. But
right.
At this moment, shout out to Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's definitely big. You know what I mean?
And one more football thing. I want to ask you if you remember this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's another 22, hence the episode 22. I thought about him right after because I watched another podcast and they talked about his top 10 favorite athletes of all time. And this guy was number 1 on his list, and I went and did my little research on him, and I was like, yeah, I got to talk about this guy. Jared Lorenzen. You remember Jared Lorenzen? The hefty lefty?
Nope.
The quarterback who had an offensive lineman body.
Oh. You talking about the dude who played for Duke?
Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah. Kentucky, you went to the Giants and shit?
He 4th all-time SEC passing yards.
That was a big boy. He did his thing, though.
Two of who?
Did his thing. Salute to him.
300-pound quarterback was running over defensive linemen, and he could throw over 80 yards.
Nah, yeah, he did his thing, though. Except for a big boy, he did his thing. He went to the league for like 5 years. He played
a couple snaps, but
yeah, he did his thing.
He went viral one year. This is why I had to talk about it.
Viral.
He went viral one year because he was playing in some like fake arena league.
Oh, after his career?
Yeah, and he was even bigger. He had the gut hanging out the jersey.
Yeah,
but he was still juking, and he threw a touchdown pass and all that.
Listen, man, shit good. Some people, man, if you athletic and you know what I mean, if you sturdy and shit, it don't matter how much you weigh, you know what I'm saying? You still got to move. 6'3", 6'4", probably 350, sloppy too, playing quarterback. And playing it better than the other team's quarterback. Hey, man. I said, when you talented, you talented.
Shout out to Jared Lorenzen.
Shout him out.
He actually passed away a few years ago. So also a moment of silence after this report.
I was just thinking that too. R.I.P. I was thinking somebody else, but okay, yeah, it makes sense. Though. Yeah. It's R.I.P. to him. But
man, one more. Let's go real quick hit baseball, just quick hits because we're gonna spend some time on this other one. Ricky Henderson, another 22, all-time stolen bases leader.
You're the man.
Ooh, that was
Ricky,
fast.
Man. Pretty Ricky, man.
Played
for the A's, man. The A's was like the Yankees, like right before like the Yankees got busy again.
You talking about the Moneyball era, or is it before that? Nah, it ain't the Moneyball era. Yeah. But I say, that was way.
What? Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
I think Dave Winfield was on that team. You had Mark McGuire, young, Jose Canseco, the Bass brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that was the truth. You know what I'm saying? They were definitely the truth. I think they ended up winning one. I think, if not, I think they definitely went to one and lost to the Dodgers with the one with that I forgot his name, but the one that hit that walk off home run when he was like limping and shit. This is legendary. That's legendary. Walk off or whatever by the Dodgers or whatever. But the Oakland A's was stacked, and Ricky Henderson did come to the Bronx Bombers, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Played some few years.
We got everybody. You know
absolutely. So, shout out to Ricky, man. Shout out to Ricky. A long time, and he
I think it's over 1,400 stolen bases.
That nigga ran. That nigga was stealing everything. He was stealing more than bases.
Another quick baseball hit. We talking big money.
Big money.
A-Rod and J-Lo put their bid in to buy the Mets.
Yeah.
Now, it's the Mets. A New York team.
Mets.
They got some bread.
What? They probably, I don't know.
Of course, they have a team. I mean, everybody will have a team buying
I think
a team like that.
J.P. Morgan or something.
J.P. Morgan.
Yeah. But shit, them two themselves, I think is worth a bill, just about.
Just about.
I don't know what J-Lo. I don't know what J-Lo worth, but
she should be worth more than A-Rod, even though what? She should be.
Nah, why?
Because she's J-Lo.
I understand. Yeah, makes sense. But when you think about signing
250 plus
250, that's a half a bill right there.
250 is a quarter bill.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, 250 twice.
250. Okay, yeah, that's half a bill.
He signed that twice. You know what I'm saying?
And probably in the way he act, he probably ain't spent none of that.
Right. He did that. You include endorsements. You include his first deals with the Seattle.
He probably amassed around.
He probably like
700.
I would say like 650
just in baseball contracts.
That's what I'm saying. Just to round it off, he probably like
including endorsements. Of course.
That's what I say, including endorsement, like 650. Who knows what he did off the field? Mm-hmm. And then he's probably getting like $5 million to talk on TV at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So
if Tony Romo getting 17 for talking 17 Sundays,
you know, his name is it's different though. You know what I'm saying? Baseball is different, and his name is Rodriguez and is Romo. So.
But shout out to them because
you know I ain't gonna go on that.
Shout out to them because
shout out to them though. That's
not only big. Is it big money, it's the culture.
Big money.
It's the culture. We get more diversity in these ownership games, man.
Yeah, get majority owners. You know what I'm saying? Get us out there because especially baseball. Baseball is the last to like give in, man.
Yeah.
To making, you know,
they good everywhere else.
To making us. You know,
they don't talk about their owners.
And to get in, that's what I'm saying.
They don't talk about their owners.
Stuff like that. Especially, like I said, it's old time game, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I mean?
America's longest pastime. So,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's big, definitely right there. So I hope they get, you know what I mean, at least into some partnership with whoever owns it. hopefully, you know, their names are involved in it, like Jeter was in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Could definitely be big. You know what I mean? Just for A-Rod being as a player, and then J-Rod as a woman, and, you know, like I said, Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to them. Hopefully they can make it happen. You know what I mean? Definitely cheering for that.
Or especially in New York too. It's a lot of Boricua pride in New York.
Yeah, Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block.
Jenny for the block. You heard?
And A-Rod played in New York. You know he gonna follow J-Lo anywhere. So
stars align. You know what I'm saying? Stars align. Definitely. So shout out to them. Hopefully they get it. We'll see.
Word. But, so now this is the big topic. This is the big topic.
Big topic? What's the big topic?
The big topic was everybody was watching. We probably should have started with it, but I could clip it up and they could just watch this part. We talking about do 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 do. Back on my board.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Last Dance.
The Last Dance.
It premiered on Sunday. I think everybody was tuning in at this one. I think more people. No, yeah, I know. More people watch this than that Teddy Riley and Babyface.
No, absolutely.
I think more people talking about that today than watched Babyface and Teddy Riley.
Yeah. Shout out to them though. They did their thing.
They did their thing.
You know what I mean? After Teddy was difficult.
The Last Dance though. Jordan. Last year. Mm-hmm. First of all, it started exactly how I thought it was going to start. Went back. Started with all the championships and went right back to rookie year.
Facts. I didn't.
It went back and forth though.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's why it got me, because I don't know. I just was thinking it was just probably just gonna, you know, go back a little bit, but they went back.
This is another Jordan movie. Like
that's a fact. No, you gotta have a star to everything. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for donating. He gonna donate the proceeds from the Last Dance.
Yes,
the charity. So shout out to MJ, always doing his thing.
A billionaire owner, minority too.
Yep. So you should shout out to him. But yeah, definitely. Like I said, it got me in tune, man. Waiting for next week.
I'm definitely in tune. Definitely in tune.
You know what I'm saying?
What was I know your perspective ain't changed on none of that though. Or did your perspective change a little bit?
As far as what?
Just Jordan or that team itself, like.
Nah, I mean my perspective didn't change, but I just as a fan, you like I learned. I already if it was stopped right there, I was good. Like I learned 10,000 more things than I didn't know. But you gotta think when they happen, all them, I'm a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in tune, but I ain't in tune like I am now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, a lot of these clips that they showing, even the ones way back before they let the crew in and all that, is really things that still wasn't really broadcasted like that. Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Though,
like one thing that really stood out for me, being, you know, I didn't watch him play. So one thing that stood out for me was, of course, I seen his highlight, but when he was drafted, and he said, when he was just talking about the Bulls, he was saying, I want to make the Bulls a team that's talked about like the Lakers and Celtics. He said, I know it's going to be hard, but it's possible.
Facts.
And that really hit home with me, because that's how I be thinking about it. It's like that don't take no for an answer type mentality.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. But
he did it.
Right. But
he did it. He backed up his words.
Right.
That's what made it so powerful.
That's what make it powerful, and that's what make like.
That's like a Lamar Jackson.
After this shit, like
Super Bowl out of me.
After this shit is like, he's gonna be like, you think of him even more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The shit that he went through. Like I said, I learned, like I said, a lot. Like I know he played more than 1 year in Carolina, but I didn't know he played 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always just remember the shot. I always just remember the shot. Freshman. I thought he probably went to the league after that. You know, I didn't know he played another 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He didn't
and everybody did at that time. Yeah. Everybody did. You know it wasn't out of the ordinary.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But even at that time, everybody was saying, nah, he a problem.
Right. No, that's what I said. You know
He's a problem.
R.I.P. to Dean Smith, you know, the late great Dean.
The legend.
The legend, absolutely. North Carolina. You know, he said, hey, it's time to go, man. You did everything. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna go top 5, they saying, or whatever.
And boom, that mentality, was probably instilled in him when he retired.
That's when
finally that Last Dance was, if I'm not mistaken, they did say that. I guess it was just he accomplished everything he needed to accomplish. He didn't really need to accomplish anymore.
He didn't accomplish shit because he could have.
He didn't need to accomplish, but he didn't need to.
like even like coming back, like he could have. If Jordan would never came back, Jordan was still just about beating Ben Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll be saying LeBron a little better now because he only did the 3, but it would have been like the Barry syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he could have did it.
He could have. Imagine how many
and
more
it's still like that.
That's what I'm
he
saying.
Did take the break.
He did take the break. You know what I'm saying? So shout out, like I said, Jordan, man. Like I said, the legend just grows even more, especially with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, them niggas wanted to lose. That nigga like, nah, man, I'm trying to win.
And they made the playoffs.
Made the playoffs. Got me in minutes restriction. You know what I'm saying? You know what
7 minutes per half.
You know what I mean? Niggas, man, take days off right now for nothing. And he wanted to play. He playing through injury.
He was scoring 30 in 14 minutes.
Listen, he doing all that shit. You know
what's that crazy stat you posted? I think you posted it. That Jordan had more 50-point games than he had less than 15.
Facts. I didn't post that, but yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And remember the game I was telling you? That's how crazy. Like you know, as a kid, like you remember certain shit, but you shouldn't remember certain shit. Like say like at 3-4 years old, like you might have one memory. Like yeah, I did remember that. Remember I was talking about that Boston game. Like I was like 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I remembered, and I was like, okay, I like
just that energy,
right? I like that team right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was red.
Yeah, red my favorite color and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, that happened then. I was 3 years old, going on 4. Like, how would I remember that? You know what I'm saying? I was like, how do I remember that? You know what I'm saying? So definitely, like I say, you learn all that shit, and then shit that then, like I put on the thing, I was happy that they were shouting out Pippen. I'm like, yo,
yeah,
Jordan was shouting out Pippen.
We definitely got to talk about Pippen.
Yeah,
because a lot of people learn a lot about Pippen.
Hell yeah!
First of all, how you grow up in a town of 100 people? It's probably 100 people living on this street right now.
And his family is 13.
Right.
He had 13 of them niggas on the, you know what I'm saying?
And they all look the same.
Right, they all look the same, you know what I'm saying? So,
they all look, well, shout out to Pippen.
Shout out, I tell you, I was happy that Pippen was getting his roses and Jordan.
Yeah, there was.
He won't win it without Pippen.
He finally said it. He finally said it. And the people,
for the people to see.
Yeah.
He probably said it behind
closed doors to
Pippen. But for him to, like I said, this is opening up a whole thing to Michael. Like I said, if Michael said no, this wasn't coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You did? Like, this wasn't coming out. Don't get it twisted, people. Like, it took 20 years because it was like, all right, fuck it, let's put it out. You know what I'm saying? And Michael was like, I want to run it. And that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? But he was giving his flowers where it needed to get to. You know what I'm saying? And it's going in deep. You know what I'm saying? And he shout out Pippen.
Right.
And I was happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Because Pippen was...
You definitely learned that Pippen was a beast.
Beast.
Like...
Proud.
So John Sally...
Yep.
John Sally in the interview before, he said, Jordan is the greatest player ever. But Pippen might be the most skilled player that he ever played with.
Right.
And I can understand that. People are going to get offended quick when you hear some stuff like that.
But you hear,
but I can understand that because first of all, Pippen was the original Anthony Davis.
Yep.
6 foot guard.
Right.
Grew like 8 inches over a summer.
That's a fact. Shit, how you got it? Like you said, he was a nigga. But this is how consistent and you got to know from the mud, because where he started from was ball boy.
Yep.
I'm just a ball boy. I can hoop a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I keep on hooping. All right, people left. People got hurt. Scholarships open up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Scholarships open up. Let me show you something. Consistently going to the coaches and stuff and like, yeah, let me get this. Let me get the scholarship. Boom, boom, boom.
And that's the
worked it.
And that's that first step of what will later come too.
Right.
Because he got used to being the second option, basically.
Right. So, you know, he did his thing over there in Arkansas State, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. D2, right? It was D2 too, right? It wasn't D1, right?
I'm not sure that much. But
yeah, even regardless, it was a lower level college or whatever. And like I said, he worked his way up. He grew up, like, 6 inches, right?
Yeah. Somebody was
6 foot to 6'6".
Yeah, somebody was like one summer I saw him and he was 6 foot. Next time I saw him, he was 6'6". Next time I saw him, he was 6'8".
Facts. And they, just like you said with Davis, like, he still stayed with that same skills.
Yeah.
He was used to the guard,
started as
so
a guard.
He got that handle. And after that, the problem, you know what I'm saying? He was a problem, did his thing, ended up getting drafted by I know he got drafted by the Super Sonics. We traded for him and stuff. 4-4. It was a 4th, right? 4-4.
He didn't even know at first. It was in the interview. They was like, yo, you know you got traded, right? He was like, you got the wrong hat on. They was like, oh, word?
Well, shit, that shit still happen to this day for the most part.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then still got to get official and shit too. But you know what I mean? Like I say, he grind for his man. He definitely grind for it. And a lot of people got them stories, man. You know what I'm saying? Like going back to Jordan, like I say, he had the same story. And he got cut.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And his mama said, if you really want it, you can go work.
Facts.
And he took that with him.
Facts. That's what takes a great player, man.
If you want to be a billionaire?
Listen.
Ooh, he took that mentality.
Facts. But, you know, going back to the whole, you know, fam thing, like, you got to have a great family and great backbone to get you to be greatness. You know what I'm saying? Behind every greatness is a great backbone. You know what I'm saying? Between Jordan, Pippen, even like LeBron, his mom holding him down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I did say that while we was watching it. Me and little bro was watching it, and I was like, "Yo, he was raised right." Because they was talking about when he walked in the room and all his rookie year, all his teammates doing cocaine, smoking weed, and he didn't say, he didn't succumb to the pressure of, I got to do this to be a good teammate. Nah, he was like, no, I'm out of here.
Right, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't need to be in here.
And he shot out, like I said, going back to the family part. Like he was like, yo, if it wasn't for me and my brother fighting on these courts, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to battle. I think his older brother, you know what I'm saying? I think he said Larry. He shot them out. He was like, if it wasn't for me, wasn't for Larry, it wouldn't be no Michael Jordan. Cause we out here scrapping on this basketball court. He made me tougher. He made me the player I am. So, you know what I'm saying? Go back to the whole family thing, you know what I'm saying? And going back to Pippen, you know what I'm saying? Between his father and his brother being in the wheelchairs and stuff like that. He had got that family
thing and
take care of his family.
But with Pippen, unfortunately, it was bittersweet for him because it did backfire a little bit.
Right, absolutely.
And that was the big controversy. Besides, everybody learned about Pippen. Everybody knew he is a beast. He's second best player in the league.
Right.
But the 122nd ranked paid player.
Six on his team.
6 on his team, second best player in the league.
Ouch.
But it was very unfortunate though. Because he took a deal thinking about his family.
Thinking about his family.
Said 7 years, $18 million. Now, when I first heard that, I understand baseball is doing it now. I understand you take more years just to lock it in. I'm gonna get paid for these 7 years.
We was talking about the Bryce Harper.
Yeah, I'm gonna get paid for these however many years regardless.
Right.
So that's what he was thinking about. Take care of them 12 brothers and sisters and all that.
Right.
Unfortunately for him, the league blew up to next year.
Like the next year.
The next year. Now, rewind. Rewind. When I seen the 7 for 18, that's what I thought at first. Okay, back then, I don't think the contracts was too crazy. It might have been all right.
No, I thought for 7 for 18.
And then boom, they said it right there.
Right.
I was like, oh.
But I thought 7 for 18, I thought football. Just because them numbers is kind of like the same like we got now. Like you want guaranteed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's low. But you're gonna take that guarantee. You know what I'm saying?
He had the Dak Prescott contract for 7 years.
Facts. But at the same time, like they were saying today, like Stephen A. Shout out Stephen A. Shit. Jordan had that rookie contract and them low contracts too. Jordan didn't really get paid to them last couple of years. Jordan was getting like 25. Jordan was signed like them last.
They said he was making like 30.
That's what I'm saying. Them last like couple of years, he was signing 1 year contracts, 25, 30, 35. Like that's when Jordan got paid. You know what I'm saying? Beforehand, you know what I mean? He wasn't the highest paid player and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
so
he had to take it, like you said, he had to take that bread, man, for secure his family.
Right.
You know
so
at the end of the day.
Leading right into it, I just shout out Titi Madi. This question actually comes via Fabulous, but she sent it to me on Instagram saying that we should talk about it, and it was a very good question. I'm gonna read Fabulous's tweet, and it asks a question in the tweet. So, the salary Pippen was getting was disrespectful, but in argument, he did sign that deal because he wanted the money and long-term years right then. So when people sign bad deals, who's responsible?
Like I said, it's hard. It's hard because that contract is hard because you
understood where he was coming from.
Yeah.
And at that time. You can't predict that back then.
You can't predict nothing. Like I said, a kid from a small town in Arkansas.
100 people.
12 people at the crib. You know what I mean? He got his dad and his brother that's
paralyzed.
He's wheelchair bound.
Need security.
You just need security. You know what I'm saying? So he took the longevity.
Maybe he could have took last year.
The owner said don't sign it.
Yeah.
The owner said don't sign it.
Okay, yeah.
The owner said don't sign this. Like, you're gonna regret it.
Right.
And he was like you said, it's long term.
He needed that security.
And at the same time, like his back wasn't the best, so they didn't know 1,000% on his back too. So he had a back problem for a while too, and that's what hurt Pippen at the later stages of his career. But so he had to just secure. He had to get that back. He had to get security, as they always go back to in general. When anybody sign a bad contract, when it goes down the line, they be like, "Oh, I just had to do it for security." You know what I'm saying? I want it for security. So that's what he had to sign, and you got to do it. You got to sit with it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he wasn't making no money.
So, but do you hold? I mean, so and just judging how you said that, you would say Pippen is responsible for that bad deal because you said the owner told him not to sign it.
Yeah. If you
so he can't really be held responsible if he told him not to.
But
Jerry Krause is a
let me
bozo.
say as say like a owner, just a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you sign that. We both didn't think the league was gonna bust.
Right.
All right, cool. You get that. We booming. Everything booming. We got 3 chips. We got 4 chips. We got 5 chips. I'm just saying by the time last year.
Yeah.
But let's say 4 chips. Let's say that year that Jordan, year and a half.
Gotta give him a bonus.
That's what I'm saying. Let's say that year and a half that Jordan left, and you was just about league
still
MVP.
There. Right, still there.
They could have won. You know what I mean? They went to conference finals.
Yeah.
You throw a nigga a bone.
Got to, man.
You throw a nigga a bone. You be like, all right, Scotty, listen, we ain't not gonna renegotiate your contract though, but here go 2, just incentives for you doing your thing and carrying our team. You know what I'm saying? Me as an owner, that's how type of person I am. I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? I throw you some crumbs, better than nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And them crumbs are still some mils. You know what I'm saying? Because he was making like 3.2. So if you throw a nigga a mil, be like, all right, Scotty, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna renegotiate contract, but here go a $1.5 extra just because you had to do your thing, and we understand that you're underpaid, but we don't want to renew your contract because we want to set a standard to every other player on the team. So
these greedy owners though, they don't think like that. They grew up spoiled, man. Most of them. And while you was talking, I'm saying that because while you was talking, I was watching T.I.'s podcast. He had Mike Tyson on it, and Mike Tyson said something. He was asking Tyson, how did basically he go through $500 million at such a young age? Mm-hmm. And Tyson's answer was, I grew up from the gutter. Me and you, we from the gutter. He said, if I got $400 million and you don't, how am I supposed to feel? So he was like, I couldn't give it away fast enough. And that's why you say when you thinking owner, it's because we ain't never had that money in our head.
No, facts.
So that's why we think them owners ain't thinking that. And it sucks because, like you said, 5 chips on a Dak Prescott contract.
Right. That's a fact.
You supposed to throw him something.
You gotta throw him something.
Yeah, give him a house or something. Like,
listen, you had to throw, like I said, throw incentives, kind of like I said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can see it as an owner, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you especially like to take ownership like for NFL, like you on a contract and they exercise your 5th year contract, rookie contract. And they want to keep you without paying you, but you still getting paid. But they want to keep you in that contract because it's all salary cap. But at that time, and it's your own player, you can pay a nigga more. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. You can't be a six highest played on your own team, first of all.
And you killing all of them. You going one-on-one to Jordan all day.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was like, fuck that. I'm pushing all my surgery.
Yeah.
I'm doing my time.
And hey, did you peep how ESPN took my idea real quick? ESPN Uncensored for the night. I just thought about it. I was like, yo, he said the F word a couple times.
Yeah.
He said
that. Yeah, they had it. ESPN regular was uncensored.
Yeah.
ESPN 2.
Hey, I think they watching, man. They need to hit me up, man.
That's a fact. You owe us a check, man. Just sponsor us with one episode. Just get a check, baby.
Word, man.
Definitely. But
I just need one quick check. I ain't asking for too much.
That's it. And advertise Pham Perspective podcast on your pages. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But so it's like I said, it's 50-50, man. But I would definitely throw Pippen some bones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Some crumbs and shit.
Pippen definitely got a lot of people respect after the first 2 episodes though. We still got 8 parts left.
That's a fact. But that's why
and you learned so much in them first 2 parts.
That's what I said. I was like, yo, I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying, in them first jump offs, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The world needed this right now.
And I want more, you know what I'm saying? Like I said.
The world needed it. It's crazy how the sports world, sports, this is why we do a sports podcast.
Right.
Sports keep things exciting.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to sports, man, for keeping everything. Even though we in these times, it's literally been no sports for about what, a month or 2?
Shit. Yeah, about 5-6 weeks, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But almost every day, we getting new news, we getting new everything, and it's some excitement. And shout out to Jordan, shout out to ESPN, shout out to Netflix because it was made with Netflix too.
Okay.
Shout out to all of them for just giving entertainment to the world. We need this because it definitely had me and Lil Bro locked in, and Lil Bro don't watch nothing on TV.
That's a fact. Listen, I watched it with my wife there. She was like, okay, you learned some new shit. Even my son before you
the way of thinking.
Before he fell asleep, like, look, King, that's Michael Jordan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta get it in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Earlier the better.
A fact.
That it wasn't even a killer mentality. It was just I'm gonna work harder than you mentality.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Like I said, man, he just worked hard. He was like, all right.
Every shot was the same.
If I can't do it today, guess what? I'm gonna go and practice that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna work harder. And that's the ultimate. When working hard goes your way. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yeah. And just to shout out my dog Chris Carter. I ain't seen him on TV in forever, but I seen him on Twitter the other day.
Okay.
Since he got fired from Fox, I ain't seen him. So shout out to Chris Carter because he said something real true. And look, I'm technically a millennial. So when I say this, it means when I get it, it means something.
What's up?
Chris Carter said LeBron gonna have to do something real special now to be the greatest after the first 2 episodes.
No, but that's
he gonna have to do something real crazy.
No, but that's what I was saying. Like the legend grows even larger.
Yeah, because now more people, another generation is learning about.
I don't care. Listen. It's different generations. I don't want to hear nobody talking about this person would have scored 80 or this person would have do 100. Like it's different time, different everything. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And
you can you can't give leeway to the argument though. Put LeBron back then and see what happened. Because you just would never know.
That's what I'm saying.
Because maybe that would have made LeBron tougher. So you know what I'm saying?
You never know though. But like I said, everybody's you get it or you don't.
Yeah.
Like far as that mentality.
He took as Pat McAfee put it. Shout out to Pat McAfee in that. I love that show. Mm-hmm. Pat McAfee put it. He took the Flint Tropics of the NBA and we talking about them every day.
That's a fact. Yeah, you know that's a fact. Like I said, as a rookie, they said shit after 30 minutes or an hour into the first practice, they know he was the man.
Yeah.
And he took over and everybody, like I said, if you got somebody working hard, that's why I always say surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you
respect
and a better person and go even harder when people got goals and doing that. People ain't doing shit, you don't want to do the same shit. Right. If you got somebody inspiring you to do better, you're going to do better. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and that's what happens.
So next week, there's going to be another 2 episodes out, and it's going to be episode 23, so I'm sure we're going to be talking about
it. No, it's going to be a whole joint.
We'll have a special, I don't know.
We might have to do one part just straight dedicated to MJ. I think we'll talk about that afterwards.
We're going to see how this part 3 and 4 is. And
this is about Rodman. That part 3 is about Rodman.
And I heard there was some conflict with Rodman coming in, so.
No, it's a lot. Like I said, we'll say that. We'll say the juicy details. You know what I mean?
It's been a great episode.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Episode 22.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to all the listeners.
Definitely tell a friend. You know what I mean?
Tell a friend, share it.
Up, you know what I mean? Instagram,
you know what I'm saying? Just join the conversation. We want y'all to join the conversation. When we release at 6, we in there ready to talk. So,
like I said, like you got a question and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or something to bring up. We definitely would like that. You know what I mean? Shout you out and go from there. You know what I mean? And answer your questions or even talk about a topic that you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's what we hear. We're growing every week. It said we episode 22.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I took one shot last time.
Tell a friend.
I'm gonna take another shot.
You gonna take another shot?
I took one last time. Might as well.
Well, how do you business, Chaz?
It look like
Like he looking and shit.
Word, I got flavors. I got flavors. I'm gonna take a passion fruit though.
Ooh, passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
You on that
This
passion
is Smirnoff passion fruit. Yo, shout out to the fam.
Shout out to the fam.
Again, this is the Pham perspective. And we out.
Peace. Peace and thanks. You ain't even mix it this time, huh? How that taste? You gotta chill some of them shits too, bro.
Yeah, I do. This one, the other one was a little better, but
What is it?
it wasn't bad. Passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
It wasn't bad.
Hey, like I said, but you gotta chill these motherfuckers.